Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're getting into something that's just completely reshaped, well, everything in business. Social media.
It really has.
I mean, think about it. Just a few years back, it was maybe a nice-to-have sort of niche.
Optional? Yeah.
Now, it's absolutely core. It's a top priority for, well, basically every company, big or small.
And the sheer scale is staggering.
Yeah.
The number of people online connecting, sharing, it's why it's become so central.
Right. So what are we actually talking about when we say social media for business?
Well, at its core, it's really about those online interactions, where people and businesses can communicate, share ideas, personal info, stuff about products, services.
Okay, so communication.
But it's deeper than just a new channel.
Yeah.
It's really ushered in this culture of participation.
Culture of participation. I like that.
Yeah, people can now discuss, vote, create, connect, advocate, all much, much easier than before because of these internet technologies. It's fundamentally about people.
It's a culture, not just a set of tools.
Got it. So that's what we're diving into today. We're going to explore why businesses really have no choice but to engage.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll look at the actual tools, the platforms they're using.
Toolkit, yeah.
And finally, how companies are actually using all this strategically, managing reputation, getting new ideas, the whole lot.
Stop the good.
Where should we start?
Let's start with the big shift. How did we get here? For ages, business communication, especially marketing, it was just one way, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Think TV, newspapers, magazines. Companies basically just broadcasted their message.
Top down.
Exactly, top down. Carefully crafted messages pushed out. And importantly, there was really no easy way for customers to talk back immediately. It was a monologue.
A monologue. Okay. So social media comes along and shatters that.
Completely shatters it. It creates this immediate, open dialogue. Suddenly, if someone has a bad experience, they aren't just telling a few friends. They can post it online, a tweet, a Facebook comment, and potentially reach, well, everyone instantly. That's the power shift.
And there's a great story that illustrates this perfectly, right? The Maha example.
Yes, that's a classic. So Maha was really frustrated. She'd been on hold with some utility company for like an hour.
We've all been there.
Right. So she does what many of us do, and she went straight to social media and just vented, posted about how angry she was.
Okay, so standard frustrated customer tweet. What happened?
Well, this is the key part. Someone at the company, this representative named Ali, was actually monitoring their social media feeds. He saw her post.
So they were listening.
They were listening. And Ali quickly tweeted back to her, got her details offline, and sorted the problem out. He even offered a discount.
Wow, okay.
But here's the really powerful bit. Maha, who started off furious, actually went back online and publicly praised the company for how quickly and well they handled it.
So they turned a complaint into a public compliment.
Exactly. And Ali's role there is crucial. He wasn't just passively waiting. He was monitoring, actively engaging, even sharing promotions, checking trends.
So the lesson for businesses is what? Less control, maybe?
Less direct control over the message, certainly. But the key takeaway is that a swift, transparent response, even if you can't magically fix everything instantly,
Right.
that response is hugely appreciated. It can genuinely restore goodwill, maybe even build loyalty. It shows you're listening and you care.
Turns a potential crisis into a chance to show you're human, almost.
Precisely. It builds trust in a new way.
Okay, so this new landscape, this two-way street, it demands a different approach. Businesses need new tools, right? It's not just ads anymore.
Definitely. And there's so many ways they can interact now. It can be challenging, but also incredibly powerful because of that diversity.
So let's break down some of those key instruments in their toolkit. Where's a good place to start?
I think blogs are fundamental. They're one of the most widely used tools, actually.
Right, company blogs. But they're more than just online brochures, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. Think of them as a space to share real insights, show expertise, tell the company's story authentically, build trust.
And the comments section is key.
Absolutely crucial. That's where the conversation happens. Customers stop being just, consumers. They become participants, almost like citizens of the brand community.
Citizens, I like that. So it creates a deeper relationship.
Much deeper. And we see blogs used in so many ways. Developing better customer relationships, sure, but also attracting new customers, telling stories.
Even testing new ideas.
Yeah, absolutely. Float an idea, see the reaction. It's great for B2B too, sharing webinars, promotional materials, establishing thought leadership.
Okay, so blogs are foundational. What about more visual stuff? Media sharing.
Right, media sharing sites. We're talking photos, videos, podcasts. Huge potential here.
but companies need to think carefully before jumping in.
Definitely. Managers need to ask, who's creating this content? Is it authentic? How do we get it seen? And, what's the cost versus the benefit?
Makes sense. So photo sharing, it's about telling stories visually.
Exactly. A compelling image can communicate so much so quickly. Taps into emotion.
And videos seem massive now.
Huge. Great for storytelling. You see entertainment companies launching movie trailers on YouTube, obviously.
Yep.
But also, like DIY stores posting how-to videos. They're using platforms where people already go for entertainment and information. It's smart.
Right. Meeting people where they are. And podcasts, how do they fit in?
Podcasts are interesting. They're like these digital audio or video files you can download anytime, like on-demand radio, but often more intimate.
More personal.
Yeah. So a question maybe for you listening. Think about the businesses you deal with. How could they use podcasts creatively, beyond just ads, to connect with you?
That's a good challenge. Okay, next up, something incredibly powerful for buying decisions. Social media ratings and reviews.
Oh, absolutely critical. These sites give shoppers opinions, recommendations, referrals directly from other consumers.
And we trust those peer reviews, right? Often more than the company's own marketing.
Inherently. There's data to back this up significantly. Bazaar Voice found that even one review can lift orders by 10%.
Wow. Just one.
Yeah, and it jumps to a 25% increase when a product gets, say, 30 reviews compared to none.
That's a massive impact.
Huge. And you really see it in sectors like travel and restaurants. Hotels often display ratings right on their site now.
Right, to build confidence?
Build confidence, yes, but also they use that feedback internally to see where they need to improve. It directly informs strategy.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. What about social games? Seems like a bit of fun, but is there a business angle?
Big time. It's a huge growth area. Games tap into basic human drivers.
Yeah.
Entertainment, competition, status.
And the game developers make money how? Ads.
Ads within the game, yeah.
Yeah.
Selling merchandise related to the game, offering premium features. It's very profitable.
So how do other companies, non-game companies, use them?
They're getting clever. Many build their own mobile game apps, often with social media links built in. Think of like a fast food chain creating a fun little game. While you're playing, you're constantly seeing their logo, maybe earning points you can redeem for actual food.
Ah, so it's engagement, brand exposure, loyalty, all wrapped in a game.
Exactly. It's immersive.
Yeah.
Way more engaging than just seeing an ad.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, let's talk about the core hubs, social media communities.
Right. These are basically groups of people online sharing common interests, talking about stuff that matters to them.
And the people in them are friends, fans.
Friends, fans, followers, connections. Depends on the platform. But they're all part of these networks.
Which platforms are businesses using most?
Well, Facebook is still the giant. Something like 90% of businesses surveyed use it. Huge reach.
Okay.
Then there's LinkedIn, massive for professionals, about 79%. Instagram's big, 61%. YouTube, 52%. Twitter's still significant at 43%.
What about newer ones? TikTok.
TikTok's growing fast, but 18% usage by businesses in that survey. And Snapchat's in there too, around 4%.
So a diverse landscape. Are there other types of communities besides these big networks?
Yeah, you have more specialized types. Like forums, think old school internet bulletin boards, but focused on specific topics. Health issues, business trends, hobbies, great for deep discussions.
Okay.
And wikis. Those are collaborative spaces where members actually build and edit the content together, like Wikipedia, but could be internal for a company or focused on a specific industry topic.
Interesting. All this complexity must require dedicated people within companies, right?
Absolutely. In larger companies, you often see a dedicated social media community manager. And it's not just some junior role anymore. No. Often it's a high-level executive position.
Yeah.
That tells you how strategically important this stuff has become. It's core business now, not just a side task for marketing.
Right. It's woven into the fabric. Okay, so we've seen the shift. We've looked at the tools. Let's get to the why. What are businesses actually trying to achieve with all this?
Good question. It's a mix, really. You've got long-term goals, like building general brand awareness, managing their reputation, and then more short-term tactical stuff, like driving traffic to their website or getting actual sales leads.
Let's unpack reputation management first. That seems critical.
It is. And it starts with training your own employees, basic social media etiquette, what they can and can't say, and then it's about constant monitoring.
Being aware of the conversation.
Exactly. And when challenges arise, maybe a crisis, social media is where companies need to be, answering questions, reassuring people, putting out positive info.
So it links back to the Maha story again, responding quickly.
Precisely. A swift, honest response can minimize damage, provide support, and sometimes, like we said, even build stronger trust if handled well. Authenticity matters.
Authenticity. Okay, and part of that is listening to stakeholders, right?
That's often the very first step in any good social media plan. Just listen.
And what are they listening for?
What customers think, obviously.
Yeah.
How they feel about products, services, the brand itself. How they respond to criticism is key too.
So if someone complains...
The best approach is often admit the mistake if there was one, apologize sincerely, give a personal response. Sometimes a small gesture like a gift card can go a long way to restoring goodwill.
It's about showing you heard them.
Exactly. Even those little surveys on receipts are a form of listening, trying to get feedback.
Okay, so listening helps manage reputation. What about finding customers? Targeting.
Social media is incredibly powerful for this. You can learn so much about customer demographics, interests, behaviors.
And use that to tailor marketing.
Precisely. Tailor strategies, increase awareness among the right groups, build the brand with the people most likely to be interested.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Think of an online health food store.
Yeah.
They could use social media, their blog, maybe an email newsletter to share healthy recipes, nutrition tips.
Right. Content that their target audience actually values.
Exactly. It engages the right people. And this is super relevant in places like, say, Saudi Arabia.
How so?
Well, over half the population there, like 58% is under 35. They're young, tech-savvy. Digital marketing, social media engagement, it's incredibly valuable for reaching them.
And the tools for this kind of targeting are relatively new.
Amazingly new, some of them. A lot of this capability just didn't exist even 5 years ago. The pace is incredible.
Which leads nicely into social media marketing itself. Budgets are shifting, right?
Massively. Billions are moving away from traditional TV and print ads and pouring into digital marketing.
Primarily search engines and social media.
Yep. And the reason is simple. That's where people are spending their time. More eyeballs are on social feeds than maybe anywhere else.
Does it work? Does it drive sales?
The evidence says yes. It's very effective for building awareness, getting sales leads, and actually increasing sales figures. There are even specialized software companies now just helping small and medium businesses run these sophisticated campaigns.
Okay, another fascinating use. Generating new product ideas. Using the crowd.
Yeah, crowdsourcing. It's become a really valuable tool. Social media lets companies do consumer research almost in real time.
How? Just by listening?
Listening, yes, but also actively soliciting ideas. Using insights from Facebook discussions or Twitter threads to maybe tweak existing products or even develop completely new ones.
So crowdsourcing is basically outsourcing idea generation to the public.
Sort of. Outsourcing tasks or idea generation to a large group, tapping into their collective creativity. Sometimes companies even use crowd voting to let people choose between different ideas.
Does it actually lead to better products?
Research suggests it does. Products developed with input from the people who will actually use them tend to sell better. It makes intuitive sense, right?
It does. You're building what people already said they want.
Exactly. It's co-creation.
Okay, one last major objective. Recruiting employees. How does social media help there?
LinkedIn is the obvious giant here. It's the world's largest professional network, over 800 million members now.
So employers use it to find candidates.
Yes, but it's more than just posting jobs. Employers save time, cut recruiting costs, and get access to way more detailed info about potential hires than a traditional resume ever provided.
You can see their connections, their posts, get a better feel for them.
A much richer picture. It's not just about skills on paper, it's about potential fit, finding those hidden gems.
Okay, so wrapping this all together, the takeaway seems pretty clear.
I think so. Social media isn't a fad. It's not going away.
Yeah.
It's deeply, deeply embedded in how modern business operates.
So engagement isn't just beneficial.
It's crucial. For survival, for growth, for profit in today's world, you have to be actively and strategically engaged.
So as we wrap up, here's something to think about. We've seen how quickly this has all evolved. Looking ahead, what's next? What currently unimaginable goal might businesses achieve using these platforms in the future? Or maybe, what completely new kinds of social tools might pop up that change the game all over again? Something for you to ponder.